Hello students, today I am going to provide you the video solutions for term 1 subjective paper. In the first question, we had a cross country relay race was arranged between the two towns. In a particular team of 62 participants, each participant ran 750 meters. So we have to tell what is the total distance traveled by those 62 participants. So we will write number of participants was 62 and distance traveled by distance traveled by each participant मतलब traveled by one participant is 700 meters 750 meters. So if the distance traveled by one participant is 750 meters, how much will be the distance traveled by 62 participants? So it's a clear case where we multiply because we have to find the answer for multiple participants. So therefore distance traveled by 62 participants will be 62 multiplied by 750 meters. So this, when we multiply, we get the answer as 46,500 meters. Now we have to give our answers in kilometer also because it was asked in the question. So how to convert from meter to kilometer? You just have to divide 46,500 by 1000. So when you divide, you get 46.500 kilometer, which is also written as 46.5 kilometer. You can give answer like this also. If it is 46,500 meters, then you can write it as 46 kilometer 500 meters. So this answer was also acceptable and correct. Moving on to next question. We have to simplify using board mass. Here board mass and concept of integers is applicable. So solving the innermost bracket. So we have 9 of 5. 9 of 5 gives us 45. Of means multiplication. Of means multiplication. So 9 of 5 gives you 45. So according to board mass, after of I can see m. M here is multiplication again. So 13 into 2 gives you 26. So the innermost bracket is 45 plus 1 minus 26. So 45 plus 1 is 46. 46 minus 26 is 20. So this whole of the bracket, if I remove this whole of the bracket now reduces to 20. Now we now enter the curly bracket. Inside the curly bracket we have 20 plus 3 minus 20. So 20 plus 3 minus 20 gives you 23 minus 20, and inside the curly bracket we have 3. Now the curly bracket now is being reduced to 3. Now we enter the square bracket. We have 9 plus 12 minus, answer from curly bracket is 3. So 12 minus 3 gives us 9, and 9 plus 9 gives us answer as 18. So according to board mass, we have to solve the innermost bracket first, then we move to the next outer brackets. and finally our answer is 18. Moving on to next question, we have to use distributive property in solving this problem. So first of all, you must know what is distributive property. It is A multiplied with B plus C gives you A is first multiplied with B, and the sign which is between B and C, it remains unchanged. Then A is multiplied with C. So it is A multiplied with B and A multiplied with C. Now we have 27 multiplied with 109. If we multiply them straight away, it will not be treated as a correct answer because you have to use distributive property. It was clearly mentioned in the question. So now, how will I apply distributive property? I will break either of them. I will break 109 as 100 plus 9, and then I will apply this property. 27 will be first multiplied with 100. It gives you 27 into 100. Then the sign between 100 and 9 remains unchanged. Then 27 is multiplied with 9. So we have 27 multiplied with 9. So this gives us 2700 plus 27 into 9 gives us 243. And when we add them, we have 2943 as our answer for part A. Now for part B, the distributive property is also known as property of common. So let us first know what is property of common. So it is the exactly opposite of what we have done. That means this is done from left to right, then this is from right to left. As if you have a repetitive number, a into b plus a into c, then I can spot the number a as common in both of the brackets. So I can take a multiply outside the bracket, and then from this bracket we are left with b, then the sign remains as it is, and from this bracket a multiply goes outside, so we are left with c. Similarly, in the b part of the question, I can spot very clearly 167 coming two times. So taking 167 as common, I am left with what? I am left with 8 in the first, and then the plus sign, and then 2. So what is 8 plus 2? 8 plus 2 is 10. See, 8 plus 2 gives us 10, and 167 multiplied with 10 gives it 1670. This is the essence of this property. If we go on multiplying directly with 167 with 8, we have some number and it will require some effort. Similarly, effort is required here also. But as we apply distributive property, the answer comes effortlessly because it is very easy to multiply 167 with 10 as compared to multiplying 167 with 8 and 167 with 2 and then adding them. So here we have to do three works, but you have to use distributive property. So if you have done like directly multiplication, it will not be accepted as a correct answer, right? You have to use this property of common to reach to this answer. Moving ahead to question number 5. From this figure, we have to tell that what is the name of three radii that we can see. So names of three radii are OA, OB and OC. A chord, ED is a chord. A sector, AOBA. AOBA is a sector. Then a segment, EDE is a segment. Is a segment. Then in B